Welcome to Tier 2 on Japan Moose Racing League. It's round 2 at Japan, I meant to say. We're going to be here for a very fun 50% race today. Let's see here the track map. It's going to be 18 turns around the 3.5 mile circuit, 5.8 kilometers. And it's going to be a, 29 lap race. We're here joined with the one and only Miniko himself, and he's joining me as the co-commentator for tonight and for the tier. What are we doing today? How are we looking?
We're looking fantastic. We've already had a lot of action from Tier 6 all the way to Tier 3. Obviously, with this track, it's such a fun track to drive, but it's also provided a bit of chaos. We'll see how Tier 2 handles it this time around, but yeah, it's going to be an exciting one, that's for sure.
That is for sure. And we already have a bunch of cars out on track and on laps, so let's go ahead and look at that while we still can, and they're still on their out laps. Do you know who's already on their first lap other than Nathan, who's curiously on intermediate tires?
Yeah, and I'm looking right at him right now. It is Shazzy in the Mercedes. He's just going through Sector 3 now, through the chicane, flinging it through that chicane, using all the track that he can. Nearly hits the wall, comes across the line. Lap I have to beat a 26.9. That is quick.
Banker.
Right off the bat.
That is an insane banker right off the bat. Simtex coming across the line, 27.9 behind him. Nathan on an intermediate lap, 6 seconds off the pace. We don't even need to mention him this time. That's an insane starter lap, banker lap. That's gonna be one to top out, and these drivers are the ones to do it. Let's see who's gonna be next. Merck is gonna be coming across the second. What is that called? The second point line, the second timing line.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like
Merck
that.
is one I'm actually. Merck is actually someone I'm really excited for. Obviously, I did draft him around like 3rd or 4th pick, something like that. And, well, I know the guy. I've seen his pace. We'll see what he can do.
His pace is showing.
27.8. Yeah, so not a bad lap for him. It is almost a second off a pole, but Shazzy putting down a marker. But he's still P3. So, you know, Merck is definitely there.
Yep.
That's what I like to see, that's for sure.
Exactly. As a team principal, I can imagine.
No bias.
Or no bias at all here. Actually, as you were saying that, we had Happy come across the line, coming in second, putting it a 10th in front of Beamer and Merck. Beamer is only 100th in front of Merck, 100th and a half in front of Merck. So this is looking to be tight, and then 200th back is Andy, actually, as he set his lap time a little bit before Merck, or after Merck, I mean. Let's see who else is on here.
A lot of people going through Sector 2 and Sector 3 at the moment. I believe it's an Alfa Romeo coming across. It is Zeech. He does a 28.2. That's the slowest of the soft runners so far.
Of the soft
runners.
runners.
Had a couple of mistakes here and there, no doubt. There's going to be a Ferrari coming up next. I believe it's Shy, or Scary, however you say it. He actually invalidates, as Gamer actually goes up to 8.
Simon
with a big lap. Goes up to 2nd. Spanini. There we go. Now we're getting some laps in.
There you go. Ketchen gets a 27.8 in there. And it looks like Mod starting his lap now in the Alpine coming across the line, is it? Yes, it is. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are now coming into the pits as they were just finishing their laps. That was a good round of bankers here. We still have Chazzy 4 tenths from the next person. That's nuts.
Yeah, he said, see, what's funny enough, I mentioned it and you heard it, is that Shazzy said that he's going to be 5/10 slower than he was before because he didn't get enough sleep or something.
Yeah.
Or he just woke up. Put 5/10 on that. That's a 26.4. I'm actually scared for that man.
I'm a little emotional right now. 20. You're meaning to tell me you're slower and you're still doing a second and a half faster than me that I was supposed to be doing? Oh, we have a very, very wide Alpine there. Okay. But yeah, I think so. Scary actually went up into second place, setting a 27.13. That's a very good time. And then Sedtex joins him on the right side of the grid temporarily for a 27.3. Ferrari finding some pace.
Ferrari. Yeah, they definitely are, and they are going to need that. I'm not sure exactly where they're sitting in the constructors' standings. Let me have a good old quick peek at that. They are currently sitting down in 7th. They actually didn't get any points in Qatar last week, so they're going to want a good bounce back going into Japan. And well, 2nd, 4th so far, not too bad, but it's only qualifying. You got to take that with a grain of salt.
Yep, exactly. Actually, I have the standings here. We can actually look at them. Let's start with the yeah, let's go ahead and start with the team standings. The team standings are looking Alpine, even though they are not looking at that way right now in this qualifying session. Alpine with the win last week and fastest lap. Was it?
I believe so. Actually, no. Gamer just got a singular point in Qatar.
Gamer got a 1 point in a P10. So, yeah, he did pretty decent. And then, well, he was doing really good up until he got a penalty there. After the race, I think in the race he finished like P7 or P6.
Yeah, something along that line. He was looking rather quick as well. He was running up with his teammate Axis, who actually isn't here, as you can clearly tell, because Mod is stepping in for him in that Alpine. So already, Alpine are already on the back foot because they don't have their, you could say, star driver. Obviously, Gamer is pretty pacey himself, but Axis, who obviously won last week, isn't here. So it's a bit of a, bit of a shot down for them. Not what they needed.
Bit of a shot in the leg. Mod is definitely not someone to skimp out on. He can have pace at times, but you definitely you can't replace Axis. Axis did an amazing job last week at Qatar. He got that win fair and square, and yeah, him missing today is really unfortunate. As looks like some people are coming out, starting some laps. It looks like Nathan is going to be the first person I've seen so far to be out on a lap. I'm going to go ahead and ride on board with him.
He's 2 seconds to the good at the end of Sector 1. Let's see what Sector 2 is saying for him. 4 seconds up. He's finding a decent amount of time. Right now that put him at a 27, which put him right in the middle, actually.
Yeah.
But there's still more time to find. He could very well jump up at the top. I'd say top 5, probably. Nathan,
number 2.
Across the line. 2nd.
P2.
There he goes, the Nathan. Putting down the pace.
He is 7/100ths off the leader. So that's going to be a very, very fun battle to be looking at. But actually, Chazzy is coming out of the pits. No, actually, it looks like he had an outlap. He invalidated his first lap. So he's coming out and doing another lap in a minute. Let's go on with someone who is on a lap, and that's going to be Landsharky coming across the line. Now it's going to put him as 27.8, put him in P12. Going to be giving him a little bit of slipstream to his teammate. All right, Beamer is starting his lap there. Let's see, there is a big pileup in people on the last sector right there. Wondering who's.
Yeah, everyone's trying to get sorted. The 2 Aston Martins are right alongside each other. Simon and then Gary. Gary getting a little bit close to I believe that was the Williams of Dreams. Or no, it was City of R. Bit close already for the two Aston Martins, but they're still going on. Zeech went up to 4th, by the way, so he had a pretty good lap there. Puts him on the 2nd row.
Yeah, exactly. That is going to be a very big improvement there. He was like in the midfield. Let's see. Simtex and Scary are starting a lap, so the Ferrari duo are going once more. Nathan comes into the pits. Spinini is
I'm just watching some of these guys do Sector 1, and the amount of commitment they have through that through that S section is insane, and the speed of the carry is monumental. As Dreams goes top of the session at 26.7. So somebody has to thrown the Mercedes.
I think Giants fan is licking his lips. Oh my goodness.
Dreams is just fun.
I was almost instant karma for Dreams. I think Giants fan is licking his lips right now. Maybe not after that. Great lap from Dreams. Still got the lap in.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, finally someone was able to dethrone Shazzy at the top of the session, but Shazzy, of course, has only done 1 lap. Dreams, I believe that was actually Dreams' first lap, if I'm not mistaken. Have a quick look. Yes, it was. So his first lap was faster than Shazzy. So it could be potentially a 3-way fight between the top 3. We'll have to see.
Yeah, exactly. And I just rode along board Speedy Goose here on, it looks like not even a flyer lap. He is drifting the car through corners, and he's not flying. He's an invalid. Like, what?
Yeah, he just did. I mean, hey, maybe he didn't get practice and he's just getting the laps in before he does anything. Semtex, he's the only person out on track at the moment on a lap. He's going through Sector 1 at the... See what the Ferrari could do. Obviously, his teammate's up there in 4th. He has to find around about two and a bit tenths to match his teammate. But it's so hard to find time sometimes around this track, especially when you nail the previous lap. Just see what he has to do in that Ferrari, the team principal of the Scuderia. Sector 1, what's it saying? He's 700s up, so he's finding a decent amount of time.
Just barely up. Yeah, actually, Simtex is looking to be, with that time, looking to be pushing Speedy Goose. Speedy Goose is going to be starting another... No, he's coming into the pits. So, yeah, if Speedy Goose is unable to get another lap in, then, yeah, Simtex will at least jump him. It's coming across Spoon Curve now. Took that pretty nicely, avoided the curb, pretty decent exit. Let's see what his second split is going to be. It's going to look a little bit like... not as good. Still down by 4/10, by 400ths, I mean. Let's see what he's going to be able to pull out of this 3rd sector. Coming across the last corner now, and he comes into the pits. He wasn't up. It may have been a scrub set, actually.
Yeah, potentially. But luckily he's into the pits. He should have enough time to get another lap in, and he didn't block his teammate from leaving because his teammate's just leaving the pits now.
Yeah.
So that's all good there.
Let's see. Oh.
Everybody's starting to slowly leave the pits. They're actually leaving quite a bit of space between each other, which is right as I say that, though. Ferrari and McLaren, the whole train is starting to come out.
Yep. And I've lost this connection. That's great.
Oh, no.
Can you go ahead and invite me back?
Yep, I gotcha.
F1 23.
Quicker.
Thank you. Yeah, F1
We love it.
Wonderful working game. All right, and come on.
Giants fan saying in the chat there that OTC is cooking. He indeed is.
He's gonna cook
One
here.
person I still need to look out for, that AlphaTauri Merc. He's starting a lap now. Let's see, saying through Sector 1. He's actually down on his time, so Merc not finding pace at the moment. Oh, and he gets really squirrely, and he has completely ruined his lap. Oh, dear.
Oh
That's
no.
not what Merc needed.
As I
First
get
man
right
to
back
try
in.
and lay down a lap, and it's over.
All right, we're back in it. We're all good once more. Zeech is in a wall, and coming out of the first quarter. He's pushing the wall back in. That's great. Scary's going to be coming across the first corner. He's going to be starting his lap right now. There's a lot of people are on their outlap. It is a kerfuffle there in that third sector trying to start your lap now. You're coming into the last 40 seconds. Scary's going to be one of the first people to be starting their lap. Gary looks to be a little bit ahead of him. Mod behind Gary. Andy in front of, or behind all of them actually. Starting his lap now. Let's see.
We'll see what Gary can do. He's going to be the first one to set a lap time, then closely followed, as you said, by the Alpine of Mod. Gary not quite having a decent Sector 2. He might not have a lap time competitive to go anywhere. We'll see. Merc has retired from the session in the pits. Very unfortunate there for the AlphaTauri. Gary comes across the line. He stays dead last. Not what he needed. Mod is in the pits. He did not. I think he invalidated, actually. I'm not sure, but he did not find the time that he needed.
Yep.
Shry is going to be next going to come across the line. He's actually finding just enough time to peek into the 26s. Can it be enough, though?
Can it be enough to push Nathan out of third place? It is going to be enough. He's going to be coming across the line, and it's going to be just enough for third place. Landsharky next person comes into the pits. Andy is not the Mercedes. It's going to be Chai coming across, and it's going to be pole. Provisional pole goes by 0.08 of a second. Is Dreams able to say anything about that? Let's see who's next to come across the line. It's going to be an AlphaTauri of Ketchen. He's going to be coming across the line. Let's see what he's able to do. And he's unable to get anything. Let's see what Beamer's able to do. Same thing with him. The Haas is... Nobody's improving. Nobody's improving on their laps. Alpine
Dreams is down.
Dreams was unable to improve. Or, wait.
The thing is, he lost a bunch of time in Sector 2. He was a 10th and a half up in Sector 1, but he lost it all in Sector 2. He's still going to finish his lap, see what he can do. He doesn't improve. He will stay in second place. Nobody was able to challenge that. Wow.
That's impressive. Normally you have track evolution, but nobody had an answer to Chazzy's improved time on Dreams. Scary just barely beat out Nathan. Nathan is coming across with a 27-0, so the top three are within the 26s. That is nuts. And
the only person I really saw that had a huge gain was Gamer in the Alpine. He jumped all the way up to 7th from 19th. Yeah. So he definitely got a lap that he needed, but nobody was able to beat Shazzy. He only needed 2 laps to do it.
He only needed 2. He's gonna have a fresh set of softs for that for the race if we get a late safety car. But I'm gonna go ahead and read this race rundown. It's gonna be Chazzy from Dreams to Scry to Nathan to Simtex, Spanini to then Gamer. Alpine not looking as good as they were last week. Then we got Zeech, Simon, and Speedy Goose to round out our top 10. Happy Like Pies in number 11. Andy in number 12. City number 13. Ketchen number 14. Beamer in number 15. Merc in 16th. Landsharky 17th. Mod 18th. And Gary in 19th. Are you surprised about Alpine's performance this week compared to last week?
It is definitely a bit of a shock. Obviously, there's one driver difference, but Gamer, he's still up there in the top 10. But yeah,
100%.
I believe if Axis was here, he definitely could have been in the top 5, I feel. So it is a bit of a shock. However, it is just qualifying. And as we saw in Qatar last week, qualifying definitely isn't everything.
100%. There is a lot more to the races other than qualifying. There's always going to be the start, which is 100% crucial, as I see some cars bobbing up and down on my right-hand side. That's a little weird.
Yeah, we love it when that happens.
I don't know if you see that, but we love the glitchy cars. On F123,
Yeah, I
this
can see
game
it a
is
little bit.
perfect.
Yeah, definitely. I'll say one thing, though. It's definitely a bit of a disappointing qualifying from AlphaTauri and McLaren.
Yeah.
14th and 16th for AlphaTauri, 15th and 17th for McLaren. They did not get what they needed. So maybe just that something wasn't clicking or something, who knows? Or maybe they just have a setup that's really good for the race. We'll just have to find out. But yeah, qualifying definitely not showing good fortune at the moment. One team, however, that is looking good after qualifying, Ferrari, 3rd and 5th, as we're getting ready for 5 red lights.
5 red lights are out, and they're off, and away we go. All the drivers are away. Looks like Chazzy had a very good start. Some people got squirrely there. Nothing happened. Side by side with Dreams and Nathan right back here. But Chazzy had a great start off the line, keeping his position. Nathan gaining his position to Dreams. Nathan moving up into 3rd place, Spanini up into 4th place. Then it's going to be Gamer up into 6th, unable to make any moves. Zeech on the back end of Gamer. Let's see what that's going to conspire to. He's really pushing Gamer on every corner, unable to make the move down there. Let's see what he's going to be able to do a little bit further. He's side by side with him. Is he going to be able to make the move? Yes, he is. He's going to be moved up into 6th place. Gamer relegated down, but there's a big moment of side by side on this hairpin right here. 3 wide I saw briefly. Is that where my eyes fooling me?
No, it was definitely not fooling you. Beamer went for a double overtake at the hairpin, and he managed to get it done. And he is up there in 11, so he's had a pretty good start. Surprisingly, oh, never mind. I was just about to say, nothing bad happened. Right as I said that, Landsharky and Ketchin have it coming together at Spoon Curve. No damage by the looks of it for both drivers, but yeah, that's the only incident so far. For the most part, though, it has been pretty clean.
I thought Nathan was going to go out the outside. Actually, we got Dreams had made a mistake. Spanini tried to capitalize on it. Wasn't able to make it. Nathan was really, really close to Scary there, Scry. And I thought he was going to make the move. I really did. Nothing happening here. We're going to go side by side. Beamer and Happy. Beamer makes a move before the first corner. Going to make it stick. Everyone's staying pretty clean other than the Ketchin and Landsharky, who had a little bit of an incident there with commentator's curse.
Yeah, Landsharky went into the pit, so he is down in last place. But that's the only person that pitted in this race so far. Everybody else has come off scot-free at the time being. Beamer, I gotta say, brilliant start from him. He started on a soft tire. He's up 7 positions. That McLaren has just absolutely sent on this first lap, and it's worked wonders for him. Now he's going to chase after Gamer in the Alpine. One person that didn't get a good start, however, was the other Ferrari of Semtex. He's down 6 positions. He's outside of the top 10.
Yep, exactly. And, you know, other than the spin that Ketchin had, he's lost 5 positions. He was doing really good before then. He was where, like, P15, where he started? So he was keeping position.
Yeah, he was something along that line. As, well, Semtex has just lost another place now. Speedy Goose has gotten ahead of him through 130R. He's going to hold on to that, and he's now in P11, going to try and chase after Simon. Gamer getting overtaken by Beamer. Beamer once again making another position. He's up into 7. Spanini taking the fastest lap. As there's overtakes left, right, and center at the moment. Spanini and Dreams going at it into turn 1. Spanini gets ahead, going into the corner. He's moved himself up into 4th. There's a load of action.
Yeah, I thought they were going to go 3 wide. Beamer momentarily got ghosted on the main straight and lost 2 positions, so he's back down to 9th place on my screen here. And actually, Happy Like Pies is up into 7th position on Gamer in 8th in between them. So Beamer's going to be trying to use his soft tires to catch back up. Let's see, Speedy Goose behind him as well on the soft tires. Just trying to use them as much as possible to get up there, to use those tires, because they're going to be praying for something to happen as Simon actually gets the better of Beamer and is able to make the move on him. I don't think those soft tires are working as they are supposed to right now.
I think they're already starting to fall off, obviously. Or maybe he could be dealing with overheating, not sure. Yeah, all that grip is just seemingly just washed away from him. Not what he would have wanted. Of course, he's the highest runner on the soft compounded tire. He's the head of Speedy Goose just about. Further back, we've seen Merck getting ahead of Gary for P16. Now everybody's starting to settle into a rhythm. The top three have just kind of bolted away. Spinini trying to catch up. I don't think he's gotten DRS though. He hasn't. So the top three starting to bolt away. As Shry is going for the move, and going for the lead. He has taken it. Shry is now up into the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix, taking it away from Chadley.
That has been coming for a long time now. Actually, you can see their ERS levels. The top three are basically the same. Well, other than Nathan, because Nathan is struggling a little bit. But they're right around, or sorry, Chazzy is saving ERS. Scary and Nathan are about the same. Chazzy just up front trying to keep the pace, and we'll see how he does following now, as they're all on hard, so they're gonna be going out until what lap, like 18 something, and then they'll switch on the mediums more than likely. Spinini is just on their back end now. No longer a second behind. He is going to be getting that DRS, and now it's no longer going to be a 3-car battle for the lead. This has pulled everybody into this lead fight now.
Yeah, if you just look at it, it's a whole DRS train, but first all the way down to 10th.
This is
it's
what
a
we
huge
like to
DRS
see.
train at the moment. Tier 2, sorry. Showing what they're made of. Yeah, Chazzy playing the long game here. Saving his ERS. That's pretty smart from him. He didn't even really bother to fight and try for the lead. He knows what he's doing right now, and so far it's working out for him. He could be under pressure here, though, from Nathan. Nathan is really close on the back of that Mercedes. Zeech now takes the fast lap, 30.6. But nothing doing in terms of the top. Chazzy almost looked for a move
he's
into
gonna
turn one.
get Nathan.
Now Nathan's going to get him.
Nathan
Up the inside, and he's gotten it done. Chazzy's off the track and could be under pressure from Spinini. Spinini around the outside, and he's gotten it done. Wow. So Nathan putting his elbows out there, and Spinini getting helped by that. He's just thinking, thank you very much. I'll take P3. Chazzy, get behind me now. Get next in line.
Yep. That was a pretty tense first sector there for Chazzy there. Spinini overtaking him just through, not pure will, because he was there. He was waiting for a moment to happen. But yeah, Nathan getting his arms a little dirty with that move. It's going to be looking very good for Spinini here in the coming laps.
Yeah, Spinini just using those mediums to great effect, catching up to the guys in front. He needed to do that. It looked like he didn't have a great start, but at the same time, he's up 3 places compared to where he started. So, yeah, he's definitely making his way up the order.
Semtex
And there's a yellow flag for the back. Semtex is out! That's going to be a safety car.
Safety car is out. Virtual safety car, okay.
Oh, I see. It was a coming together between Semtex and City of R.
And it looks like also someone else got caught in it. Oh no, that was just Semtex's car. Okay, that's not ideal for City of R's race. He had a pretty decent qualifying. Yeah.
Got a pitter. We got someone going into the pit. Speedy Goose is in. Andy as well. Andy, interestingly, is on the medium. Yeah. That's a bit interesting. JJo's also in. I can understand Speedy Goose here. He did start on the soft compounded tire. He's now going to a set of hards. Catching at the 5-second for speeding in the pit lane. That's not what he needed whatsoever. But the medium runner's pitting is a bit of an interesting call here. They've gone onto a set of hards now. I'm a little interested in that. But yeah, virtual safety car. This will gain him a lot of time in reality.
Ketchen went on to mediums.
Oh, did he ever?
Well, he's going to be cooking up something, to say the least. Lane Sharky did not undercut anybody by doing his pit stop. So drive through. That is not ideal.
Yeah, that is super unfortunate there for him. He said they didn't really have the best of times of guitar, and well, those best of times are only set to get even worse for him. And instead of that drive through, he's going to be way down the order in plumb last. Not with AlphaTauri and himself needed,
Oh.
as there is a position change. Spanini getting ahead of Nathan, and look at Chazzy almost looking for the move as well. They're nearly 3 wide going into 130R. Surely not.
Oh my god, and Dreams.
Oh!
Chazzy's around. Chazzy, I think, had a big moment on the apex of 130R. He lost a bunch of positions. He's down to 10th position. Scry takes the lead of the race comfortably from Spanini. A second and a half back was as actually Nathan takes P2 from Spanini. Still a second and a half back, but now it's a Ferrari Haas Red Bull instead of Ferrari Red Bull Haas. This is turning mental in the last couple of laps. Let's see how this turns out. This first
I'm
stint.
not sure. I'm not sure what happened to Chazzy there. Maybe he was going wheel to wheel through 130R. I don't know if it was contact or he just completely bottomed out on the curb. It looked like contact to me, so that could be the steward's report later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just so much going on. It was hard to tell what happened to him. Luckily, he's still in the points, and he's going to try and chase after Beamer for P9. But man, the Pulsator having the worst luck right now. Him falling down 9 positions.
Let's have a little bit of fun talking about the tire strategy, because this tire strategy is, I think, maybe interesting from the medium runners, but I don't know. I think the hard strategy is working very well for these guys, as actually Siege is going on the inside of Spanini, tried to make it stick, unable to make anything work. Looks like they're going to be keeping position there in 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Maybe down this DRS straight, as Spanini does not have any DRS, they're going to be switching positions. It looks like Dreams is also taking that, but they're going side by side, Dreams and Zeech. Zeech keeps 3rd place. This is a battle for a podium position.
Dreams almost did the over-under there, getting ahead of Spanini, and nearly went around the outside of Zeech. If he pulled that off,
that would have been
beautiful. Let me just say that. Like, that probably would have been a beautiful move. Nothing happening there, though, but Dreams is still in 4th. He's going to try and get ahead of Zeech next time around, but they are falling back to the leaders. Nathan is caught up to Shry. He's within the 1 second and pulling away from the guys behind.
Yeah, those hard tires are cooking right now, as they are literally just pulling and pulling from the medium runners, even though they're probably supposed to have more grip right now, the mediums, right? They're still pretty new. 7 laps in.
I think it's the crossover. Should be the crossover point, surely. Because the mediums are going to slowly start to wear off. Because the mediums you could take around about halfway through the race for sure.
Yeah.
But ideally, if you are on the mediums, you want to go onto a set of hards after that, unless you have supreme tire saving ability, which I'm a bit unsure of for some drivers. But yeah, this would be around about the crossover point. Zeech has caught up, though, I will say that. So he's still got quite a bit of pace. He's got 3 seconds, though, at the exit of the chicane. Nathan is close onto the back of Shry. Can he think about a move? No, he's not. He's going to stay behind, as the Haas playing a little bit smart this time around.
Yep, he braked a little bit early into the corner, knowing he wasn't going to make anything stick, so he's just going to stay behind for now. It does look like they're going to be fighting it out here for the rest of their stints, because they're trying to see which one is faster, which one is going to carry them further. They're going to have to be working together here, as they are the lead drivers in their strategy. The next person back would be Dreams, but he has Zeech in between him, and Dreams does not seem to be holding the same pace as Nathan and Scry. Yeah, this is going to be an intense finishing part of the stint, because we have the mediums here. In between the mediums, there's 2 hard runners, and then the soft between them. As we had a Williams go
yellow
off.
flag. Yep, that's City of R through this through the second Degna. He's just parked on the track, trying to make sure he doesn't get in the way, and he doesn't. He can rejoin the track safely. No damage for him, so he's good to go. But not a good day for City of R. He qualified decently, I believe, if I look over.
Yeah.
Actually, well, he qualified down 13th, but it's just not been a good day for one Williams.
No, not for just one Williams. For Williams, the team itself. I wouldn't say I've been.
Has it not been a good day for them?
Well, maybe a little bit, but this race, not so much. Other than the fact that we have Dreams in third place, as Nathan got past Try. Nathan's gonna be the leading car of the race for this current moment. Let's see what's going on in the next couple of laps while Nathan gets that clean air in his face.
Well, here's something to watch out for now. Zeech just pitted. He just pitted. It's going to be close between him and Speedy Goose. Speedy Goose is ahead. Speedy Goose is ahead. Oh, he has. You're right.
Dream spun.
Oh, nearly gets collected by Chazzy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dream had spun as they were coming out side by side. Who was coming out side by side? Siege and who?
It was Zeech and Speedy Goose. Speedy Goose, who pitted underneath that virtual safety car, is ahead of Zeech. So Speedy Goose could be one to watch out for, but the fresher tires of Zeech, that's going to be another factor because now he's on undercut mode. He has to extract the most out of those hards to try and get ahead. That's what he needs to do, and he is gaining.
If he can get the DRS of Speedy Goose, this is going to be monumental for his race against Nathan because Speedy Goose has hotter tires, and it is just going to pull him so much further from Nathan. He's going to get such a good undercut. I think this is going to be the saving grace for Zeech's his race. This is going to be what pulls it out for him. And it looks like Speedy Goose is using ERS to keep him out of it, but Zeech has nothing. Zeech has drained his entire ERS battery to get this DRS, and he has it. He has it by 0.2, a tenth and a half, as Chazzy gets 3-second penalties. But Zeech has DRS.
Turn 1.
Zeech has DRS. Just barely.
I don't think he's going to make the move just yet. But yeah, he definitely does have that DRS. He closes up onto the back of the Haas. He's going to be quicker because he's got 4-lap fresher tires. It may not be much, but 4 laps in this game is a lot in terms of all-out pace. So Zeech is looking like the quickest car. And I'm just looking at that leader gap. It is 21.6. Yeah. That might be enough to undercut Nathan and Shry and take the lead. But Speedy Goose is technically in the lead because he pitted underneath that virtual.
Yeah, he is the lead driver on new rubber. Everyone else in front of him has to make a pass as Beamer is ghosted on my screen. He is inside of Happy Like Pies. This is not something you see very often.
I'm not sure this is how you make Formula 1 cars. There we go. Happy Like Pies. There you go. Just getting ahead. Beamer's now unghosted. Beamer's softs have got to be screaming at this rate.
He's also on 6% ERS, so no tires, no fuel, no ERS. He is going to be pulling into the pits right there.
Now he's getting new tires.
Now he's getting new tires as Chazzy gets in front of Simon with DRS. No challenge from Simon as he knew he wasn't going to be defending against that. As we actually just have packs of 2 going on for the front 4.
Yeah, they're all working together at this stage of the Grand Prix. Beamer's pitted onto a set of mediums, interestingly, so he thinks he could do the medium soft strategy. There's a yellow flag for the back, though, as J-Joe's had a moment. He's actually just been auto-raced at the track. I think he tried to go into the pits or something.
Yeah.
Not sure what went on there, but he's had a moment. He's down in 18th now. Yeah, Beamer now on a fresh set of mediums, and look how far he is away from Zeech and Speedy Goose. Speaking of which, Zeech has actually gotten ahead of the Haas.
Yep, I was just about to mention that to you. Guess how far he is from the leader gap. He is 19.9 seconds, and he is closing that by 10th on 10th every corner as he got past Speedy Goose. Look at this gap to leader close. He's already 3/10, 4/10. This is insanity of an undercut. Nathan is going to be so far from him. He has to come in this lap if he wants to actually get that undercut or stay in front. Or is he gonna?
Is it too early because they're on hards? You gotta remember that they're on hards, so they're gonna have pace near the end. True. Gamer's into the pits, same as Spanini. So Spanini has gone to pits on the mediums. Gamer pitting off the hards to a set of mediums. That's the interesting part. Scary. As Try's gonna retake the lead.
I keep saying scary. I'm So sorry, Shy.
I don't blame you. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me for a long time.
3 people
I'm
going
just looking
to
at
the
the gap.
pits.
Zeech is just going down the main straight, and he's going to try and go for the move, go around the outside of Gary, and look how far he is ahead of Gamer Spanini, and they were close to the lead. Zeech, without a doubt, is going to take the lead.
Yeah, without a doubt, his undercut on 3 laps has been insanity, and Gary's going to be coming into the pits in the next couple of laps as he is the last person. No, City of R is, but he's the last hard runner to be out there, so he is going to be getting swallowed up by these new tire people. Speedy Goose is technically on new tires, but he is not on the same pace as Gamer, Spanini, and even Mod and Beamer, who are a little bit further back, but they're going to be catching him in the next couple of laps. Speedy and Gary are going to see them coming up to them here in, what, 4 laps when their pit window opens?
Something along that line, yeah. It's definitely going to be coming close to that time. I was just looking back. There was the yellow flag further back, and JJo's once again had another moment in the Alfa Romeo. He's had a terrible time.
Chazzy, there's been contact between Chazzy and Simon. Simon having to take the off-road gets a 3-second for cutting the penalty. There's been contact between these drivers. What is going on here? Simon takes 3rd place as actually Scry goes into the pits and Happy as well. Scry is in the pits, coming onto the medium tires, coming off of the hards. Nathan is staying out, along with Chazzy, who's 8 seconds back. This is
Scry and Gamer going at it through turns 1. Scry just coming out of the pits. Gamer goes around the outside. Gamer is ahead of Scry, and it now is a net P2.
The undercut has worked for Gamer. Gamer is up into effective P2 on the best tires on the entire grid. This is going to be absolutely mental between Gamer and Scry. He is on 1 lap fresher tires. By the end of this race, that 1 lap is going to make the absolute difference, as Simon and Dreams knows it for sure. Simon is just on the back of Chazzy here. They are losing time to Nathan on the hard tires. Chazzy does not look to be on the same pace as Nathan, but who is on the same pace as Nathan and actually getting closer and closer is Zeech. Zeech is on the back of Dreams. He's going to be getting more DRS. Miniko. Zeech is so fast.
Oh yeah, he is absolutely flying. He's got around about 4 seconds to the good, the Gamer, and he's 15 seconds off of Nathan. He's going to undercut him by like a good 8 seconds or something like that. Is Zeech now going to go for the move on Dreams with DRS? It is no contest, and he's going to clear him before turn 1. Takes P4. Gamer setting the fastest lap of the race, so he has the pace. But is it enough to catch up to Zeech is the question.
Is it enough? Dreams is going to be coming in, so he's probably not going to have that traffic to contend with, but he's still going to have to catch the 3.5 seconds, 4 seconds to Zeech. And then where is that going to put Nathan in all of this? If Nathan is going to be undercut by 8 seconds, it's going to put him all the way down by Speedy Goose, even further. He's going to be way far down. Why hasn't he come in yet? Why do you think? Just waiting for a safety car?
I think he just wants either that, or just he just wants maximum, well, not just track position, but more in terms of having tire life overall, because he's going to be the fastest on track, I think is what he's trying to do. Same with Chazzy as well. Chazzy's probably thinking the same thing. Obviously, he is in a world of pain after the instance that he's had. Nathan, does he come to the pits? No, he doesn't. He's staying out another lap.
Staying out? Could he be going for softs?
What? Maybe. Chazzy and Simon also stay out as well. Simon's 100% doing a medium to soft here.
Yeah, I would think so, because he would have come in a while ago to switch off those tires. They're not giving him the grip he wants. And honestly, it looks like they're going to be getting caught by Zeech here in like 2 laps if they don't pit. Because Zeech is so fast.
And just putting up a good point as well for those on the hard tires, that being Dreams, Chazzy, and Nathan. They could be doing a hard to soft.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of an interesting one. You don't often see that. I don't blame them for doing it, but at the same time, their tire life is not going to look good at the end of the race. We saw how much Beamer's pace dropped off once those softs got to a certain point of tire life. And he was not even close.
He's just
to
falling
being
backwards.
At least top 5 pace.
Yeah.
He just completely fell. As well, he's right now, he's in P10 trying to chase after Speedy Goose, but we know that at some point, once those softs go off, they go off. So, I don't know, what would they be thinking? The obvious choice will be mediums here, but if they are going softs, that's a bit of a gamble. As Simon is going for the move on Chazzy, that's for P2, at least on track at the moment. Nathan, does he come in this time around? Yes, he does. Nathan is in.
Nathan's in. That means Simon's coming in, and Chazzy's probably coming in as well. And just before that they come in, no, Chazzy's staying out. Chazzy's out. Chazzy's staying out on his 16-lap-old hards. Nathan's coming on to softs. Nathan is on soft tires. That is going to be nuts. He's going to have a lot of tire wear by the end. That is going to be good to watch out for. This first couple of laps, he's going to be looking very spicy. Nathan's going to come out in front of Beamer, but Simon is not going to be coming out in front. He's going to be coming out behind the entire pack. He's going to come out 13th, Dreams 14th. Yeah, we were expecting them to fall back. That is a lot further than we were expecting.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out the gap right now between Nathan and Zeech due to that undercut from Zeech.
Yeah.
And Nathan staying out that long. We're looking at 7 seconds, 7.6 seconds, something along that line. He lost pretty much about like 9 seconds because of that undercut.
Yeah,
that is insane.
That is nuts. Like, why would you? Well, I get it to get on soft tires, but like, I don't know if that's the right decision. For me, at least, I cannot whisper the soft tires for 10 laps. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Other than that, that looks to be a very good, good call for him, because he is gaining on Spanini in front. He is already he is within DRS actually.
Chazzy's in.
Chazzy is in. He's gonna be coming out. Nathan came out there, then probably like 10th by mod. Probably
potentially. Gonna be a fresh set of softs, but he's gonna be behind his teammate by the looks of it, and he definitely is.
Yeah, way further.
13th.
That's rough. That just tells you how close it is.
Worst time. Well, the Pulsar's just not had a good time. It was looking good at the start, but then, yeah, just all this contact and all the incidents that's gone on with him, it's just not turned out the way he wants. He still has a chance to come back though. 3 seconds off of Simon, so Simon got around about a 3-second undercut. Nathan's ahead of Spanini. I just looked at that for a second. Nathan is now up into 4th. He is gaining. Matt, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure Nathan just gained around 4 seconds in the past bit that we've mentioned it.
Yeah.
He's flying.
He is absolutely. He's about to get the fastest lap. I was just looking at some data that, just looking at the game. City of R is still on the same set of tires.
Oh yeah, he is. You're right. I'm pretty sure he knows that he's not really fighting for anything, so he's just minding his own business.
The top 3 are within a half a second. 3 cars within half a second.
Drive's gonna get him here, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
DRS, straight line, not even a contest. Nathan with the fastest lap, as you mentioned. All right, takes the lead on lap 19. Zeech can't do anything about it, just the pressure and softer mediums playing into effect for the Ferrari. And now he's going to have to try and pull away because he knows that American-based white, black, and red car is steaming towards them.
He's gained
at a rate of naught.
He's gained 2 seconds within a sector. He is cooking. He is literally on 30% more battery than them. on 7 laps newer tires on average. He is about to win
As
this
we've
race.
got a
if he can
yellow
get him.
flag. Got a yellow flag, a huge amount of debris going on, and that's Mod and Simon that's off through the first and second Dignas. Simon's lost a bit of his front wing. Same with Mod as well. Not sure what's going on there, but there was a bunch of debris coming out of that corner.
Looks like everything has been sorted out. No safety car for the time being. And Gamer is going to be pressured by Nathan here, coming into 130R. And it looks like Nathan is able to get past. Nathan moves up into 3rd place, and he's going to be chasing down Zeech as fast as possible to get to use these soft tires and just defend for his life for the last couple of laps. Is he going to be looking to make it move right here as he doesn't have DRS? He does. He's making a move around the inside, completely past. Gamer gets a move down Zeech as well. Now it's time to chase down Scary. It's only a second gap between them. Let's see how much he can gain through this first sector. He is on brand new softs compared to the brand new mediums. Chazzy's out. Chazzy has retired in the pits of this Japanese Grand Prix. But Nathan has cut down the cap by half. Already.
I don't think Scary can even do anything against this man. Not only is he low on ERS, he just doesn't have the pace to do anything. Once Nathan is within that slipstream,
he's here.
Basically right there. Yeah, oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. He's there.
Put a piece of paper between them. He can very well go for it here.
He's going for it. He's going to be outside. He's going to be... Oh,
got it.
Scary backs out. Stry backs out. I would have done the same thing. Nathan would have just gone around the outside of Spoon. Stry backs out. Nathan takes the lead of the Grand Prix. Let's see how much of a gap he's able to build before those tires die. They will die. It's just a matter of time on when and how bad.
It's helping Nathan in this situation now because he has track position, as you can clearly see, but also he has the ERS advantage. So even when those softs goes off, he can use a bit of extra deployment to just stay ahead of Stry by the time they have that DRS. And look, he didn't even gain that much with DRS. So Nathan, if he could get a really good sector 1 here, he's out of a second, he's gone. And look at that, it's almost already 7 tenths. It's now 6 tenths, but we'll just see how much that increases. 7 tenths, 8 tenths. It's not even close.
It's not even close.
It's not even going to be close.
Stry and Gamer are on a combined 35 ERS. He has more than both of them combined. He's going to be more than capable to keep ahead of them and keep out of that 1 second range. He is already at 8.5 tenths, so he's gone up by 2 tenths in the first sector. He's going to have all the time in the world between this 3rd sector and Spoon Curve. Spoon Curve is, I think, where he's going to earn so much more. Actually, he just gained half a tenth through traction there. They don't have any ERS. Stry has dumped their entire battery. He's on 5%. Gamer is on 15%, trying to keep up with Nathan. Nathan is still saving his battery. He doesn't even mind that they're still in there for 1 more lap, just because he's on so much battery compared to them. They are on 0. He's on 40. He's basically cruising, but he's going to need to put the boosters on because his cruising is going to come to a standstill once those tires come barreling out of the window. He has gained about 3 tenths that lap in total lap time. Yeah, he's gonna need to start moving there. Let's see.
He's just simply holding on for the time being. He is
yeah.
He's got this race under control. It's in his hands. Does Nathan. All he needs to do is just make sure he has a decent gap so he doesn't get overtaken. Just looking further back, just looking at a couple of battles here and there. Dreams has gotten ahead of Andy. That's a battle for P9 at the moment. And Dreams has gotten that move done. Andy's on 16 lap old hards. He's got to be suffering at this stage. And he could be overtaken by Merc sooner rather than later, as he is very close onto that back of that Mercedes. Quick mention though, Speedy Goose still holding his own, I'll tell you that. P7 on 16 lap old hards. He's not doing too bad.
Andy on 16 lap old hards in between Dreams and Merc. I actually went onto this battle before they started going side by side, and it looks like Merc had a problem and let them go after the chicane. and then Dreams got past Andy on the main straight, but Andy is holding on these 16-lap-old hards. We said earlier that this was going to make the difference. Speedy Goose is also on those same sets of hards. They are screaming right now, and they still have to do another 5 laps, so they're going to be enjoying the rest of their race. It actually looks like for the top places, Nathan was unable to move. Safety car. Virtual safety car is out. Virtual safety car is out. Nathan is only 2/10 from Stry. So, I don't know if it's worked. Speedy Goose is into the pits. Speedy Goose has pit off the hard tires. Same with Andy. They're coming into the pits using this time. Are they going to come out in front of Gary is the question. Let's see. Virtual safety car.
I think Gary might just be ahead of them for now, but they're going to be on a set of fresh sauce. They're going to be absolutely flying. The reason why for this virtual safety car was the Alpine down in P17. Mod had a moment through the second Degna, and he lost his front wing entirely, spreading a bit of debris here and there. Luckily, it's only a virtual, so the race hasn't been just completely reset, and drivers will still be good to go. And he gets a drive-through. Oh,
that's not going to be fun.
That's the second time that someone's just left the pits, and it's a drive-through. Super unfortunate.
Yeah, I think it's the Delta thing. So annoying.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Yeah, Andy, he probably would have had a shot at something, but now it's absolutely nothing for him. Speedy Goose grabs a 3-second. Well, that's going to put a bit more pressure on him because he technically had points already due to Gary having a penalty, but now he's actually going to have to fight for it.
Well, yeah, fighting for it is, as Stry and Gamer are actually losing a little bit, where they were losing a little bit to Nathan. Nathan had a very, very good start off of the virtual safety car. Actually, he's lost a 10th here, but Gamer is probably going to be looking on the move here for Stry. Looks like they're going to be wanting to get in front of Nathan here in the next couple of laps, as his tires are not going to give him enough grip to stay in front. This is going to be a defending race, and we'll see who comes out on top, but those tires are not going to be looking good in 2 laps.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm just looking at ERS levels. Gamer is currently at 17%, Try at 22%. Nathan is above 80%.
Yeah. that is what it's
He's got
gotta
a
say.
bunch in the tank.
Yeah.
That is insane. If he could get a decent exit out of that chicane, I think he could hold on. He could very well hold on. It's just a matter of how he manages that chicane, and then he could just dump everything that he has, because by the time they cross the line, it's going to be 3 laps left to go.
Yeah.
He could still do it.
Let's see what happens. Stry on 30% ERS and Gamer on 20%. And yeah, as you said, Nathan is on nearly 90% ERS. He's nearly on a full battery. The other two are nearly on an empty battery, and he's having to defend. So he's going to just have to manage his traction zones and his battery percentage on the last lap. If he can stay in front and stay with 10 more ERS in them, then he's got a shot at winning this. A very good one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's just further back. Spanini's going for the move. Siege going to try and go around the outside into turn 1. He's gotten that move done. Spanini is now up into 4th place. He already had 4th place due to the Siege's 3-second, but Spanini is going to make sure that he gets that 4th place, and he has.
Speedy Goose setting the fastest lap of the race, a 28.6. It's not going to get him a point if he gets overtaken, but currently, as he's sitting in 10th place, it is going to get him a point, and it doesn't look like anyone's there to stop him, as Stry actually got passed by Gamer. I just missed that as I was looking at the Andy battle. Stry got past Gamer. I didn't know that Gamer was in front.
Try ahead of Gamer the entire time?
Yeah, I didn't even notice that Gamer was in front.
Try was. Oh. Alrighty. Other things, and the next thing is just one thing just completely out of your vision. You're like, oh wait, oh that happened. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, Try is starting to fall back from Nathan. Nathan's starting to use a bit of his ERS.
Yep. Stry has 9% ERS. This is not looking good for him.
is that quite literally 0%. He has literally nothing, as you have just left the session.
Yep, I have disconnected
Oh no,
once more.
you've just left the session.
No, that is
You
not
cannot
ideal.
miss the end of this race.
I would hate that.
We're not having the main commentator get miss the end of this race. Come on.
Come on.
We're not having this. EA, don't you dare. It's not happening. As Nathan has pulled out of a second. He's pulling out of a second just about, tries using everything that he can, but Nathan just seems to have this. He's just holding on. So the gamble for Nathan, that's got to be the most underrated gamble, and holy smokes, did it just work beautifully for him. And he sets the fastest lap now, 128.4. He's not going to get that point, though, because he is down in P14. Or was almost P13, but he just couldn't quite get past Lance Sharkey for P13. Nathan's pulling. Nathan is pulling. I think Nathan has this. He has this win. He's just done enough.
Let's see. It's going to be coming in on to the last lap. This lap around. Let's see. He is out of that 1 second window. I am able to see this. We are not missing the finale of this race. Yes, we are. Why did it kick me again? That's
oh no!
Not ideal.
No.
No.
You cannot be missing it.
This is an epic race.
EA.
Why?
EA, stop doing this to us.
EA Florida.
Cannot be having this. EA Florida. That's one way of putting it, yeah. The Nathan's pulling. Like, he is massively pulling. There's yellow flag for the back. Simon. Well, Simon's race has just gone from bad to worse. He's just had a moment, and he's all the way down in P16. It's been a horrid time for the Aston Martin. Both Aston Martins, actually, as they are both outside of the points. Mercedes, also both outside of the points. They've had a terrible week, to say the least. At least here in Tier 2. Just not looking good for them. And he's going to get the move done, though, on Sharky to provide a little bit of a boost of entertainment, you could say. But, looking over the front, it's 2.1 seconds to the good for Nathan. He has pretty much this unlocked. Try. Actually gets a 3 second.
Yep. The gamer gets a 3 second. Now that's going to be equal with Zeech. I don't think they're going to lose the position to Spanini, but we will see here. Oh, geez. Looks like Nathan is going to come across the line and win the race.
What? I tell you what, actually, for Nathan, even if he got a 3 second, he still would have won.
Yeah.
He was 11 milliseconds over 3 seconds. But Nathan is a strategy that we... At first, we were... There's no questions about it now. He has taken this race to another level. And yeah, hard to soft. That seems to be the way to go. He wins.
That is insane.
Might boost him to the lead of the championship as well. Fair play.
Fair play.
Like, I cannot... You cannot deny that was simply perfect.
That was a great race from him. You cannot deny that.
Try comes home and definitely not.
No.
Going on. Spin.
Well, my computer
comes home to take 4th, 6th, happy like pie 7th. Oh.
My computer is crapping itself, and I do not think that we're even live.
Oh.
Not ideal.
Dear. That is definitely not ideal.
That is definitely not
Just to
ideal.
round it off, I believe it was Merc getting ahead of Dreams, and then Speedy Goose rounding out the top 10.
Yeah. Let's see.
Driver of the day goes to Beamer. I'd arguably give Driver of the day to Nathan. That strategy was beautiful.
That strategy
was simply
was
beautiful.
Simply not unheard of, but misunderstood, I would say, because he did things that we didn't really expect. Congratulations to Nathan for the win at the Japanese Grand Prix. Second place goes to Shry, Gamer in third, Spiniti in fourth, Zeech in fifth, Beamer in sixth, Happy Lake Pies in seventh, Merc in eighth, Dreams in ninth, Speedy Goose in 10th, Gary in 11th, Andy in 12th, City of R in 13th, Land Sharky in 14th, Ketchin in 15th, Simon 16th, Maud 17th, Chazzy 18th, Jjo in 19th, and Simtex in 20th. Jazzy not having a great race.
Definitely not.
Not
As
ideal.
I now officially have to head off for Tier 1.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
I
on
have
time.
to head off for Tier 1 now, so I won't be here. Yeah, so I won't be here for any interviews, unfortunately. But, you know,
Yeah.
At least I saw the end of the race, which is ideal. But, yeah, that was a good one, that is for sure. And we'll see y'all next week.
See ya. All right. My computer had a spasm there for a moment, so I'm not even gonna try to, what is it? I'm just clicking through everything now. My computer had a big moment there, so I'm not even gonna try to do interviews. Probably try next week. But yeah, that was a great race, guys. That was an insane finish to the Japanese Grand Prix. Nathan dominating the race. Congratulations to him. Yeah, that was a wonderful race. There's a lot of action going on everywhere you looked. Might be getting a pen. Well, if he gets a 3 second, he's still in front. If he gets a 5, then it's a little different. But yeah, that was a great race. Honestly, I think that there's not much else to say about it. Nathan, Try, and Gamer had a great finish. 3 very different strategies working out, and yeah, loads of fun. If you guys enjoyed, remember to like, subscribe if you haven't already, join the Discord. Yeah, go watch Tier 1, which is going on right now, and they'll be very good to you. Catch you guys next Tier 2 race on next Sunday. That's gonna be Coda. It's gonna be a very fun one. Yeah, catch you guys then. See y'all.